that's it for me being 26. Hello, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'm just gonna reflect back on my journey, and you should do that too. Don't just raw document, please. For a while, I wanted to film this conclusion reflection video of my series Lone Wolf, but I just keep putting it off. But today seemed like the day to do it because it's the Scorpio new moon. So to start something new, you have to end something first. And a very big chapter of my life is coming to an end because I am turning 27. So this video would be like a goodbye to my 26-year-old self. I start watching my own videos that I made. I can see a lot of improvement, and I was thinking to myself, why is my younger self so intimidating? Yes, I was intimidated by my younger self. She set such high standards for me. Back then, I didn't really feel like anything, but now certain chunk of time passed and I look back, I became unrecognizable to myself, even starting to see my younger self more objectively and clearly. And yes, I would use the word intimidating as one of my adjectives. Is intimidating an adjective to describe my younger self? Very impressive, but to me now she is unrecognizable. That's a great sign, which means I've changed a lot. To get any context of why I started my series Lone Wolf, it's because 2 years ago, I believe I was in a point of my life where I felt heartbroken, alone and isolated. I felt like I couldn't really turn to anyone for support. Basically, I felt quite alone, hence the name of the series, Lone Wolf. So that's why I started the channel. But even deep down back then, I know that even if I felt lonely or alone, I'm never really truly alone, but you can't help but feel that. But I knew that I was just feeling disconnected to myself in a way. That's why I felt quite isolated. To find a point of connection somehow, just to grab onto some solid ground and give me a sense of purpose, I just started the channel because everything else back then around my life wasn't really resonated with me. That's why I started this journey, and inevitably it became a healing journey. So starting this channel was a point of connection for me to feel a sense of connection first to myself, so I wouldn't feel like lonely or alone, and a place for me to express myself as well, because universally everyone knows the feeling of feeling alone and isolated, and it's a comfort in that, in terms of everyone know how it feels to feel quite alone in this vast world. Loneliness is a universal feeling, so that is the first point of connection for me. So I just want to reassure you that even if you feel lonely, you are not alone. You're never alone, you just feel disconnected from yourself, and there's always going to be a point of connection one way or another. And luckily for me is creating this YouTube channel. I grew up watching a lot of YouTubers that gave me a lot of comfort and a sense of connection. I know it's a parasocial relationship, but it does, in my circumstance, give me much more feeling of authentic connection than people I meet in real life. I know that sounds kind of sad, but sometimes it's the benefit of having access to a lot of things. I mean, the internet, to kind of bring a sense of comfort to myself and to have some fun, to get out of a funk. I just started my Lone Wolf Part 1 to film a day in my life as I went to work. Again, when I feel kind of low, somehow watching YouTube, like some of my favorite, Elliot Joy, Michelle Show, Olivia Young, Sophie, even Jen, Annabelle, Lynn. So a lot of these YouTubers inspire me and give me a sense of comfort while I was yearning for connection that I couldn't reach, that I'm too afraid go for in real life. YouTube videos really give me a sense of connection, make me feel like I'm not alone, reassure me, and in a way indirectly give me an emotional support. So it helped me a lot through hard time, mentally and emotionally. Now I'm at a point where I want to do that too. So that's why I started filming Lone Wolf series. Another reason would be to also track my progress. Objectively, you're in too close to your situation. My observation can be a bit biased and I can't really see the change. It's not quite noticeable if I don't track it. With documenting and videography, really would do a great job of tracking my progress and my growth journey as well. And it's true, like I said, I already watched back on my previous video. I already don't recognize myself. We're like two completely new person. But if I didn't track it or document it, I'm not sure how much I can see the change. So it's very great for tracking your progress. So your own emotion can distract you from the noticeable change in your progress. It's unnoticeable by you because you don't track it. If you're going towards some type of goal, I recommend tracking your progress. Like I said, do a lot of reflection about it as well. The obvious change in my journey, I would say I started the year by having casual interest in makeup, my sister and I as well. So I started the year by doing a makeup video, just taking it casually, didn't really think hard about it, no pressure at all, just makeup. And then gradually, as I continue to pursue career in content creation, I come across a lot of talented makeup artists on Instagram, mostly Asia and China-based makeup tutorial, Vietnamese, and they just show how to do certain technique method into makeup. I started to grow more and more affinity toward makeup to the point where I started buying more makeup products and experimenting it with my sister and I. In this area, in terms of beauty, makeup, I see a lot of growth into it. I love it so much. Now I'm very passionate about makeup. At first I didn't really think much about it. I was just thought that the passion would gradually die down because in real life we don't really wear a lot of makeup, and if we don't pursue this content creation path, we might not dabble into this deep. But it's so fun to learn so much about makeup, different products, and it's much more fun doing it now with my sister. And you can see the growth of us both, the beginning of this year versus coming to the end of this year with the video I did makeup for my sister, and then the swan video that we just posted. So much fun to do makeup. I can see the noticeable change in my appearance as well. I became more confident in my skills. Makeup also gave me so much confidence to be in front of camera, show more of my personality. It's like a protective mechanism. And in terms of makeup, I recently learned that it's a form of self-love, because as women, you do your own makeup, your hair, you direct back your energy into yourself and pamper yourself, give yourself that energy. You can become magnetic and you attract whatever you want through directing back your energy into yourself. As women, we are wired to direct our energy outwards, taking care of everything and everyone else around us. Because as a natural giver and nurturer, we are rarely told to give back to ourselves. Women are also taught systematically to tie our worth with how much we can give and sacrifice. And it's a very powerful tool of manifestation. Also, it's powerful for identity shift. Just learning how powerful makeup can be for me to use as a tool to pursue this life, to pursue this career. A lifestyle where I'm not at the mercy of capitalism that creates a system that is unbalanced and harmful towards my existence. I truly get it now. Like, it's really fun as well. So that's one of my biggest improvement in this journey. Literally, you can say makeup, but it's more like a identity shift, mindset shift. And makeup is a tool for me to do that, to come into my own, to direct back my energy into myself, because I know I deserve that love, that attention and the care. Another thing I'm so proud of myself to see the growth in is my pursuit Beadings. Again, I started this year just casually beads like bracelet. Luckily, I document the journey. My sister said my bracelet was beautiful, so it can be sellable. Duplicate the set, and now I'm selling it in Etsy. This one is nice too, I think. I wanted to sell my own bracelet, so I set up an Etsy store to sell it. I'm so proud of myself. I love selling things online like Etsy. It's such a great platform, but I feel like I'd rather take it a traditional route first. So I was lucky to be able to sell some of my handmade jewelry in local alteration shop in Shandon. It's knit or flame alteration shop. So I'm just so lucky and privileged to be able to display and sell some of my jewelry beading there. And it was a journey that I myself quite proud of myself, because it's something out of my comfort zone. It was very nerve-wracking and scary to put your creation out there to sell. You have so many doubts, like what if no one likes it and I don't sell it? What if it's too ugly, no one will buy it? All this doubt did stop me before, but even I was fearful, I decided to go for it anyway and just display some of my jewelry. And also jewelry was handmade by my mom as well to sell in the shop. First I got the velvet display, but it collects a lot of dust, and then I opted out for a wooden wristlet display just to see the growth progress in that journey. Again, it's very impressive and incredible, just because you casually following your heart and my desire, what I want to do. And yes, it is scary to put yourself out there, to be honest, but I'm just so happy I did it anyway. If I didn't go out my comfort zone and do that, I don't think I wouldn't see this much growth. Just to sum up how YouTube pushed me and allowed me to go out of my comfort zone, even though it's scary, and just solidified how the content creation, this YouTube career really is versatile and really suited to my lifestyle in terms of I can pursue it while simultaneously pursuing my jewelry hobby. And again, of course, so happy to be documented the process, and I love for content creation and video just kept growing, and we have so many ideas to do for next year. Even though we've been posting consistently on every Wednesday for a little bit over a year, I feel like we just kind of started grasping our footing, like the inhibition just slowly coming down, and we're more comfortable in terms of what we like to explore creatively. But naturally, I love how YouTube nurtured my interests. I do have a lot of interests. I want to do that, I want to do this, I want to draw, I want to bead, I want to do a lot, but somehow I can do it here in YouTube. It's very versatile. I love it. And hopefully in the future we get to do more, explore more video. Like recently I posted my poem. I did a travel vlog but include one of my poem that I never thought I would share publicly. And then Nichola did her first short film, and I got my first acting debut. Hopefully we can do more of that in the future. It was very fun. I just love how flexible this space is. Again, with the travel series, I can do video in an unfixed location. So as Sagittarius Sun in Western astrology, commitment is not my strongest suit. So being to work anywhere in the world just justify me so much. No more convincing me in that sense. Though some part of this journey can be a bit uncomfortable or cringy, but I think it's also still very important, and it's still part of the growth journey. That's why I like it more. It's more authentic, because I don't want to idealize the journey that much. It's not necessary. But for YouTube space, I am only comfortable in sharing my creative journey and career journey. I'm not comfortable in sharing my interpersonal relationship journey here yet, so I learned a lot in that area too, but I'm not gonna share it here. One of the biggest lessons I learned from this path, I learned from being in your 20s, now I'm in my late 20s, is misprioritization. It's actually very, very important to know what's the most valuable thing and important to you and prioritize that. I have a lot of doubts in my head that made me, and I was unsure of my path. Even though I took it, I still was scared to fully commit. I thought I did, but the doubts do get into my head, especially when I'm depressed. And that made me misprioritize my values. The doubt can manifest as me thinking that some other task is much more important than my content creating task. The content creating task is what I actually desire to do. I mistakenly think that other task is much more important, so I prioritize those tasks that I didn't want to do. So that's how I misprioritize. In this journey, you do need a lot of reassurance. Also, I was mistaken that I need a lot of external validation or reassurance, which as you're young, in your mid-20s, it's normal to desire a lot of reassurance. But as in my late 20s now, the most important reassurance is from myself. I learned that gradually as I grow. It's normal to have doubts and fear, especially when I committed to posting every Wednesday. It's still hard to meet the deadline, especially we don't get a lot of external reassurance like the views, and we don't get any money yet from pursuing this career. There's a lot of sacrifices. The lack of external support can be like
no likes, no view, no comment.
It's like, I don't know, it's very hard to quiet down the doubts when you lack external support. But it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is your vision and your conviction, your commitment to that vision. And I'm so glad I held on to it. There's a lot of things you have to commit to, or honesty you have to tell yourself. You need a lot of conviction and perseverance. You have to be sure, per se, to pursue something without any external reassurance or validation. In the beginning, you have to be sure, because most of the part you won't get that in the beginning. So you just have to persevere. It is very hard, and again, that's the source of my doubt and anxiety. But fortunately, I'm not alone. That's why it made my journey a little bit easier. I'm with my sister. She helped a lot with calming down the doubts and fear and anxiety of this journey. When I misprioritize my values, I take in a lot of unnecessary burdens, unnecessary responsibility that's not mine. I put those unnecessary tasks on top of my list and put my content creation desire at the bottom. Naturally, when I tick all the lists above, I am so tired and burnt out to do any type of content. So again, I would mistakenly think that I didn't want or didn't really like doing YouTube video that much, which in hindsight, that's not true. I was just so tired and burnt out and misprioritizing and spent all my energy doing something else that I thought was necessary. I'm mistaken that I did love video. I love making video, but I just didn't make time for it. I love it so much to the point I would throw away everything to pursue this path. You might lose a lot of time and you might lack focus a lot if you don't know your priorities. And that's the detriment of misprioritization. It's gonna be tested again and again. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is self-sabotage. You can see how it's quite hard to grasp, because your ego wants to protect you, want to perpetuate that. Oh, see, what you're doing isn't that important after all. It's all this doubt where, you will never make it, you won't be successful, just stop trying already. It's not the right path. What are you even doing with your life? What are you doing? Those are kind of fear and doubts. I'm glad I identified that tendency of self-sabotaging and reprioritized my task. And I can see the shift where I think in this one video where at the time I thought I spent 100% with both foot on the door in this path. Again, the ego is quite sneaky, so I didn't, because there was a shift in how much energy we put in content creation. Was when we filmed for the Swan transformation. We spent all day getting ready. There's a shift in us saying this is what we do now. We are content creator. We do content, and I don't have that impending urgency to do other tasks like, I have to clean, maintain, have to go walk my dog after this. No, I just focus on content creation just to show that that's my priorities, and everything else is not to put all my energy in that day. with the swan transformation. Again, I can do that because I don't have any dependents, I don't have kids, I don't have anyone relying on me, so I can put all that energy in myself, and that is by design. So you have to be honest with yourself, because I did try to blame it on my external circumstance, like, oh no, I'm too busy, I have that to do, this to do, and just keeping myself in a certain identity. Need to shift into like a YouTuber identity. I need to shift it. It took a while there. I thought I did shift it, but my actions say otherwise. But it's very honest to reflect and be honest with yourself. Again, what is your priorities? You're gonna have to keep asking yourself that again and again, especially coming up to your late 20s. As the law of correspondence, as within, so without. If there's a shift within you, finally recognizing your priorities, the outer external world will also slowly shift to match that frequency. I wrote it here. So when you identify and truly understand the roots of your internal mechanism, there's going to be a shift, and that shift will slowly ripple out into your environment, creating a new reality. I think I see that in my appearance. For me, the greatest cost to my dream and progress is the loss of focus. So if you're going toward a goal, you do need to track it, I think. Yeah, it's nice to sum up everything. Nonetheless, I'm so proud of every video we did. My sister and I, watching it back, it's such a great video. And every time I do lose sight of path, the vision, I went back to watch some video like twin versus twin, the old videos. We were saying to each other how incredible it was. It's so magical. But again, we're still holding ourselves back in a sense. There is this space, this comfort zone that we haven't really slowly getting out of to create more content that's more vulnerable. Maybe this can be the start of it. It's harder said than done because you do care about the opinion of other people, how other people will view you. I am very aware of the consequence or the effect of posting or becoming a content creator, a YouTuber. This space need a lot of self-reassurance. But yeah, I made this video to reassure and to support and remind my future self, because God knows she needs to focus. Look, hashtag ADHD. As I continue to pursue this path and growth and change, it can be a bit daunting and uncomfortable to yourself and also to the people around you. The YouTuber Nikki Ray really sum up how when you're changing, you can trigger people around you and they can be uncomfortable in how you change because it might highlight how stuck or stagnant they are. But that's none of your business. You just have to change anyway. Again, the YouTuber really sum up that really well. I'm glad I come and reflect on the journey and conclude. I'm still novice when it comes to articulating my thought into this kind of followable format. It's very hard to even speak now. Like, I can't find the words, and English is not my first language, but I'm gonna try anyway because this is what I want to do, what I want to try on improving, and public speaking is one of them. To slowly, gently push myself out of my comfort zone, even though it's quite scary. But yeah, but I can't do it. You can do it. You can do anything you want as long as it's not hurting anyone else. And I'm so proud of you for doing it. And that's it. I'm so excited for what's to come. And the longer I pick and prioritize this path, the more liberated I feel. Internally, the more vulnerable I feel as well. But I can say for sure that it's worth it. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Like and comment and subscribe. We post every Wednesday. So thank you. See you next week. Bye. We post every Wednesday. Bye. We post every Wednesday. Thank you so much. Bye. We are posting every Wednesday. Like, comment and subscribe, and see you next week. Bye. And that's it for meeting 26.
Instead of just blank face. 이제서 떠나실